Hello traders, this is Trading the Trend. I am Dennis, and this is my weekend report for week ending February 24th, and let's get right into it. Here we're looking at the S&P 500 weekly chart, and you can see another up week, although it's been kind of a confusing week as we've had a lot of rotation going on. Some of the strongest sectors of the year have been pulling back, while some of the laggers are rushing forward. A good example of that would be utilities. Let me bring that chart up for you. There's our utilities, normally a slow mover, one that people run to safety, but we had a huge up week in the utilities. Another safety issue is the consumer staples. It's been having a nice uptrend, and it continues almost at a new all-time high. So the market's kind of rotating back to safety, but that's been kind of what we've seen. It's gone back and forth, but the overall market continues to be bullish. Looking at oil just cannot seem to get moving here. It's been moving sideways for what, about 3 months now, and it's actually at the top end of this range. There were some reports out showing that consumption in the U.S. was down a little bit, or inventories were up. So that will probably keep oil from busting out, but that might be the exact time that it does bust out. So we'll continue to watch this. Energy stocks on a whole are the weakest sector year to date. And when energy is weak, that's never a bad thing, because that's almost like a tax cut for the consumer when the price of fuel is low. I think it's been running about $2.09 a gallon for gasoline in this area. So that works as a tax cut, so that will stimulate the economy, and then people will start buying more gas, and then eventually demand will go up and the energy sector will go up. So you just have to pick your place where you want to jump in, knowing that you could have to endure some short-term losses until this market turns around. Looking at other commodities, let's look at gold and silver. Another strong week for gold. Continues an up move. Gold is now up 9% for the year. Silver, same situation. Silver is up 15% for the year. Not much volume here, so this thing could easily turn around on us. The gold miners have had 2 down weeks in a row, which is kind of unusual. You usually see the gold miners lead the metals higher, so maybe this is telling us something, that gold and silver might be due for a pullback, but still this ETF is up over 15% for the year. Now let's look at our currencies. Strong week rankings. The yen has moved to number 1. This is the first time this year the yen has been number 1, and it dethrones the Aussie after a long run at that spot. Bringing up the rear is still the euro. Euro continues to be along with the US dollar, the 2 weakest currencies for the year. Now let's look at some currency pairs, and we'll start with our most traded euro US dollar. And I've been watching this consolidation box, and we are still in it. This has been going on for 2 years now. We tried to break below it, but we went back into it, and now we're coming to the bottom of this box. We're showing that there's some support here, so we'll have to see until we can get a clean break of this red line down here at the 1.04 mark. It's still anybody's guess as to which way this moves. Longer term, I do expect this to move lower. We just don't know when that's going to happen. Some other ones to look at. Aussie US dollar, you can see for 3 weeks in a row, this thing has not moved anywhere, and we're at very strong overhead resistance at 0.77. So that is a key area to get past if this thing's going to move higher. Otherwise, we could see this roll over and head back down. Long-term trend on this one is still down. It did have a pretty significant double bottom here. So as long as that double bottom holds, then that's going to be some strong support if this does try to move lower. Moving else, let's look at the Euro Aussie. This one I was short in earlier in the week, but I did get out when it turned around. It looks like it wants to go lower, but it is showing a couple tails in the last couple of weeks, so we might need to see a bit of a pullback before this thing makes its next move lower. Backing out a little bit, you can see this thing has a long ways that it could drop yet, and we've really cleared, or we're right at that major support here. So if we get a move below below 36, 136, then we could see these lows of 2012 tested, but that will come later on. And that's pretty much what I got for you. The markets are just not moving a whole lot right now. A lot of consolidations, a lot of rotations. This is the time where you just have to be patient and pick your moments. And hopefully everyone had a great weekend, and I will catch you later.